up, Benji? What's up, senior? I don't see Kyle out there.
Where you at? Where you at, Kyle? You lose, Kyle. You lost on the over.
What's up, Mark?
What's this, Kyle? Come on. 47? It's 8:30 right now. What is it? 8:30. Well, 8:32 now after our intro.
Yep.
Intro started right at 8:30.
Yeah, it sure did. Look, right off the rip, Benji even says, let it be known that Dan was the first person who brought up the idea of the Giants trading for Polanco. You did. I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's ways to make your team better, and that's what DePoto, I think that's how you say it, Jerry DePoto.
Yeah, how about that? He takes the guy he got from Farhan and he turns it into a trade that's going to help his team. Imagine that.
That's how you do it. It's how you do it. I thought of Jerry. And I thought, hey, DeScalfani didn't even touch down. Wasn't even in camp yet. Got booted his butt out of there.
Sounds like something you do.
Totally. Yeah. So I saw something today. Did I send that out to you guys? Where did I send that?
Which
out
one?
To? The one about 2 weeks. The Niners winning kept Giants fan 2 weeks. Kept having to think about the Giants for at least 2 more weeks.
Oh, what's that? I think you did. Let me see. I think you did. Where is it at? It's the one where you said, listen.
I can't even remember. Oh, man. What is this?
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff going out there. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, Lou, as Dan was saying, yeah, we got the excitement of football for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be, absolutely. Football, man, what a stinking game yesterday.
Whew.
One for the ages.
The
Niners are, it's interesting. I don't know. The Super Bowl is, I just hope it's all on the up and up and that they just let the best team win that day. I don't want to see no nefarious stuff going on, but I think it'll be okay.
Yep.
I mean, the Niners, talent-wise, have more offensive weapons when you think of Chiefs have no CMC. I mean, they got Mahomes, okay? Mahomes is the best player probably in the league. They don't have a Debo or an Ayuk. They got a Kittle. They got a little bit better than Kittle. They got Kelsey, who's the best tight end.
What's up, Tom? They got Pacheco. Pacheco's not bad.
Yeah, Pacheco's not bad. He's not CMC, though. So we'll see. We'll see on that, but
somehow Mahomes gets it done. That's just the way it is. And their defense is good. They got a good defense.
Mark Graves says in 2 weeks, I still won't be thinking about the Giants. Yeah, jeez. Yeah,
man.
What the heck was I going to say on that? I don't know. Forgot. But hey, let's play something here on Twitter. Courtesy of, it's on the SF Giants NBCS channel.
Okay. Sure.
Casey Schmidt. I haven't even watched it myself yet. So.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me put this up here. It's matter of fact, I got it right there. Look at that. How about that?
Okay, here we go. Oh, you got everything saved. Okay, so we are gonna play that. Here it is. Of course, I won't be able to hear it because of the way my mic's set up. I don't know why. So
it's your earphone. Yeah, I don't know. That's
something to do. My first time hearing it, and okay.
You might have to adjust it within StreamYard.
Let me see what's going on
out there. And started
Where's
kind of
it
having
starting?
that
Okay, come on.
kind of.
All right.
It's only 44 seconds.
Oh, is it playing?
Yeah, not yet.
Jeez. I don't know what happened with this. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it was
There you go.
really,
Good.
the first 2 months were
Let's see
unbelievable, and
about
then
adjusting.
kind of came back to earth a little bit, and started kind of having that kind of felt like it was just unlucky. It felt like I was kind of going out there, and every time I was hitting the ball, I was finding someone's glove, no matter how hard I hit it, how soft I hit it, or whatever it was. But I think I could have definitely controlled it better. I feel like I didn't handle it as well as I could have. But looking back, that's something similar that happened in my first year of professional baseball in 2021. A lot of things I couldn't control. Getting hurt, getting injured, getting hit by the pitches. Missing some time. So I mean, just going back to that mindset of just kind of controlling what I can control, and just going out there and just playing. Yeah, I mean, it was really
Okay,
crazy.
it's good.
2 months were
Good.
unbelievable.
All right, what do you say?
Just talking about how the first 2 months went great, and then it kind of got a little bit out of control. He got hit by the pitch. I mean, what's funny? He talked about that in an interview. Remember? He talked about getting hit by the pitch during when he was up at the big club, but he also talked about how he had a little bit of issues in the minor leagues when he got hit.
Oh, in the face? Did he get hit in the face?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and he kind of talked about how it kind of freaked him out a little bit. Took him a little while to get in there. But yeah, I saw the stat. He's growing. He's trying to do. I don't think he could do the Wade Meckler.
Yeah,
I think Wade Meckler. He's the
Mark
king
Grace
of the
says
stash.
it's the caterpillar. Oh man. Well, what do we got tonight? I was just watching this movie. My wife turned the movie on, and it's just starting to get into it. And the show. So she
You got
put
the
it
phone
on
ready?
pause. Huh?
You got the phone ready?
Yeah.
I said it's a call-in show.
I forgot it's a call-in show. All right,
we
guys.
can put the link. How about we put the link out there? You want to do that?
Sure. Put the link out there. Call into the show. That way, if I leave, you can take them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. There's the link out there if you want to join the show.
Hop in.
Hop
It's
on in. Tell us
video
what you think.
stream. You can hide your mug if you want.
Yep.
Yes,
I saw that, Jeff Wong. I did see that. Snell wants 9 years, $270 million.
I wonder if that's really true, because there's no way anybody gives them that. They're smoking something that really crazy, really, really nasty, because there's no way I'm giving a 31-year-old pitcher who's had 2 great years and the rest meh. Like, he's not Clayton Kershaw where you're going to get production out of him every season. Jeez, 9
That's
years,
crazy.
270. No way.
And we don't know when that's coming. I mean, I saw that.
I don't even believe that. Personally, I don't believe it.
Maybe that's what they're asking, but they're not going to settle for. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, that's a lot of. Supposedly, Bellinger wants about the same deal.
9 and 2 set.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Bellinger when Otani and Yamamoto signed that could push him up to 250.
Yep.
But I think he settles for somewhere around 9. Hey, Ron, how you doing?
What's up, Ron?
All right. So I think Bellinger settles around 2 somewhere. I think he settles somewhere. I wouldn't be shocked to see him even under 2, like 7 years and 28 million, something like that, where he's just around the 2 mark, maybe 26 million, 27. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he wants that 8th year and he gets 200.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Anyone go to FanFest in San Jose?
When was that?
It was Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, it was Saturday in San Jose. Anyone show up? Anyone go?
Oh, I'm sure there was people there. There was people at the Sacramento one a week earlier. But, there's people that show up thinking they're going to get autographs and blah, blah, blah. It's like, whatever. Frisco bum homos sand clown. Oh, that's
look at that. Let's go
that
Chiefs.
is
Look at that.
that's
Shots fired.
we're pretty much, we're not a censorship type group. We're not we let people say what they want, but that's borderline.
That's borderline. Yeah. That's
Frisco
borderline.
bum homos.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Probably don't need that.
We'll let it slide, but we don't want to name call. We all know what, we don't want them, but just be a little, you could root for the Chiefs and stuff, but that is we'll see what the next comment is. That if I see something in there again, might have to.
Lou says, check your phone, Dan.
Yeah.
Giants are lost. Yeah, they've been lost for a while. We all know it ain't going to do nothing. They're not going to do nothing.
Giants 29th FanFest takes place at Oracle Park in San Francisco on Saturday, March 9th. For the first time, this event will take place during spring training while the team is in Arizona. There will be active players at this event. It should still be filled with Giants alumni. Shows you how bad it will be doing it during spring training. How pathetic. Yeah, how pathetic is that?
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Brendan Bell may be going to the Rangers. Maybe.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. That's interesting. That would be kind of
interesting.
Cool. Yeah. We got our crew on that.
Yeah, I see that.
Be careful, chat. Just be careful.
Farhan ain't gonna show up at any of these FanFests. No way. He knows better.
So, yeah. Shota Motega. Cheer fans. Michael Roter. Giants have become stupid. Yes. Yeah, Matthew made it to the bowl. Should be fun. Should be a fun week build up.
God, it's going to be 2 weeks of nonstop.
Yeah,
it's going to be insane.
How many shows? What are the over/under shows Larry has on the Niners?
Oh, it's going to be a lot, man. It's going to be a lot. I'm thinking though, next week he's probably going to have a lot of just personalities talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being on Radio Row and all that stuff, because you find everybody out there.
Yep, Tyler, I agree. That's why I wanted the Chiefs kind of to win. I picked.
Okay, here's a quick question. I know we're talking a little bit of baseball here, but is this Chiefs defense better than the 2019 Chiefs defense?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
This defense is really tough.
But the 49ers offense is better than the 2019 offense. So.
Correct. But the Niners defense, I think, was better in 19.
Oh, there you go. That's the weak link, I think, in this.
The Niners defense, they got to shore up the run, man. They got to figure a way to shore up the run. And I don't know how you do that because they get pushed around. Oh, man. It's really frustrating. I got to go back and watch the game closer and see how many times Hargrave got pushed backwards and moved to the out of position because the holes were just gaping. They were just, and I don't know why the Lions just stopped running. They were running all over them.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's kind of what.
Yeah, your thumbnail implies we're going to talk Giants. Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
We could talk Niners. We were going to do Niners and Giants, and
the title of the show is the call-in show, and if you look at the description, I put all the different. It could be MLB, NFL, NBA, whatever it may be. But then I saw what happened with what the Seattle Mariners did. So I was like, you know what? I got to put that out there.
Yeah. Ooh. Mark says relax, Michael. And Michael says, Mark, shh. Ooh, that's dangerous, Michael. Be careful.
We got shushing going on in the chat.
Don't want to shush a man who has power.
but seriously, that was pretty bad. I mean, the Giants could have easily made a trade with the DeSclafani involved, with Bart, and could have got someone decent, right? I mean,
I saw Jeff Young propose Joey Bart for Joe Adell of the Angels. Joe Adell was a #1 draft pick, kind of an outfielder who's got a lot of potential, but never has put it together.
Never has put it
kind
together.
of like Bart, you know.
I don't know if you want, I don't know if San Francisco is the place to come to resurrect a career. I don't see that.
Probably not. Giants need to either go all young or try and, have a combination. I still like my idea of building with Bellinger, Soler, and, could have made a trade for a pitcher or something. And Bellinger, Soler, and trying to think
Hoskins,
who else is out there now.
Yeah, it was Hoskins, but
he's gone now. Yeah. I'm hearing that who was it that I was hearing that was looking at Justin Turner? Oh, yeah, might even be was it the Giants? I don't know. Oh, Cubs maybe. Cubs are wanting a third baseman type DH. They might get both. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to find out here in the next couple of weeks. We've been saying it for a month, but nothing's still really happened.
Man wants to know what happened. The Mariners traded DeSclafani and 2 of their prospects for Jorge Polanco. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, and they dumped DeSclafani's salary. Wait a minute. And the Giants are still giving money back.
Yeah, they're giving
money back for Haniger or DeSclafani or some kind of combo.
Yeah, there's something going on
for the next couple years. I don't know. Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, DePoto, he knew he didn't.
The thing is, it really didn't involve the Giants, other than DePito got a player from the Giants so he could use in a trade. When Farhan could have used DeSclafani with some other players to do the same trade or get some, you may not have needed Polanco, but you could have got someone else, right? Gosh. The Giants look at everyone and inquire nobody. Yes, Mark.
How old is Chapman? He's going to be 31.
31, yeah, I think 31.
31-ish.
I don't want to see any, and I'm waiting for that shoe to drop. It needs to be Casey Schmidt. Come on, just put Casey Schmidt out there on third base.
Well, Casey's a ball player. And I don't say that just because he's been on the show. I say it because I saw him during spring training. I watched him. I could see he's got the traits to be a player and make it in the league. And why would you just even consider a Matt Chapman for $100 million or plus $100 million, whatever it would cost you, when Casey Schmidt's making the league minimum and Matt Chapman had one big month last year and then he went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up every day, but he's also on the wrong side of 30 and I don't see him getting better. He's not going to do better. What's that?
That's what you were talking about, saying the Mariners are sending money to the Twins per report. Sounds like Giants money for Disco is going to the Twins. So I guess this is also a Giants trade.
Michael Roeder says he predicts Schmidt will end up being the shortstop.
Okay.
Could.
If that happens, then where does Luciano go? Outfield? If he goes in the outfield, then who do you get rid of in the outfield?
Unless they're getting rid of Luciano back to AAA, who knows? I just let him develop. He can develop at this level.
I don't know. It's so frustrating. Just
did you say frustrating or frustrating?
Frustrating.
Huh?
Frustrating.
With an
frustrating.
R? Frustrating.
Frustrating.
I think you said fustating.
No, I said
play it
frustrating.
Back. Play it back.
Play it
back. I've heard you say Adversary. When you thought you said adversity, I want to hear frustrating. I want to hear that R. I want to see if I caught that R in there. Okay, we got playback here, guys. This is English 101 class too.
Okay, here we go. Let me back this up. Let's hear this.
Let me listen closely.
Okay, I think it's coming up. Here we go. Hold on me. This is what we're doing now. We're instant replaying our show. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know. It's so frustrating. Just frustrating. There's
wait.
I'll
play it one more time, chat. I'm here. I'm not hearing that R really good. Let me say frustrating or frustrating.
Frustrating. Huh? Frustrating. Just
at this level.
I don't know. It's
you playing it back?
It's so frustrating. Just
wait, you just did. At this level.
I don't know. It's so frustrating. Just frustrating. Oh man, and there it is.
We got another vocabulary word on the NorCal Sports Network. We got adversary. We got frustrating. And we got
frustrating.
And we got what was the?
We got the overcoming adversary.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
And the
scrumble.
Scrumble, that was it. Yeah, we got a scrumble.
Oh man.
Never a dull moment on the NorCal Sports Network, man. What was that one language they used to create in they were calling it a new language in the in some of the African American districts. What'd they call that?
Ebonics.
Ebonics, yeah. We got NorCal. We got our own NorCal Sports. We don't need Ebonics. We got frustrating. We got adversary.
Oh man, we love it.
Oh man. Okay. Then we got Lowe, and then when Los joins us, we got Ross Stripling.
We got Stripling.
We got Sean Hudgelly.
We got Helliot.
We got Helliot Ramos and
DeJong instead of DeYoung. DeJong. DeJong. Norcolonics.
I don't know if we want to use the word colonics. I've had a colonic.
Oh man. Oh man. Here we go already. There we go. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. We can. Do we want to see what a? We want to see what a colonic is on video?
No. Let's not do that. Let's pass. Don't need that. Hey, there's Kyle.
Kyle, he came in at 8.
He's late.
55. You're late, Kyle. We were waiting for you at 8:30. We started right on time. Man, I saw your comment earlier. You inspired me to start right on time. Oh, I love it. Cliff Martinez, 2024 Giants marketing slogan. Together, we're frustrating. Oh, man. We're frustrating. I think well, we could probably add a couple of other letters in there after the first couple there that would fit, but
yeah.
Frustrating. That's okay, man. That's cool. I say words all the time that don't come out right, especially when I'm going fast.
Yep.
You get a little tongue slip, and then it just comes
Yep.
out a
I
little
had
bit.
put a spearmint in.
My mom was famous for what did she used to say that cracked me up? Well, she said a word that was the wrong word, but it'll come to me. I used to hear it all the time. Cracked me up.
But unfortunately, there's this. Hey, I'll put the link out there again if anyone wants to join. But as far as Giants news, there is absolutely nothing going on.
I got some trivia for you, Dan. Okay.
Oh hell.
Uh-oh. Hey, anybody want to come in and join the show tonight as a sidekick?
Yeah, anyone?
Because I can let you and Eric run it for a while I take about an hour break.
An hour break.
Finish my movie.
Needs it'll jump in later. We may not be here later.
Yeah, we might not be here too later. There we go.
We may not be here too later. Oh my god.
Yeah, this whole thing's getting frustrating for me too now.
We might not be here too later. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Robert, you want to come join?
Come on in. The link's out there.
The link's out there. Throw it out there again for him so he could find it.
Here we go. There you go. Yeah, spring training's almost here. We're talking like what, 2 weeks, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, we haven't seen Robert in a while. You guys should discuss all the negatives from last night some more.
Matthew says he could call in. The thing living in his Atlanta now, I know more about the Braves and the Giants, though.
Absolutely.
All right. There he is in the green room. Hey, tearing up the place. Hey, Robert, ease up back there and
man, acting like a maniac.
Man, don't date.
He's looking frustrated. Yeah, He's looking frustrated.
Leave the TV alone there. It's on a particular channel there for a reason. Okay, all right, we'll bring him in. All right.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Good, Robert. How are you?
Robert? Oh man, just living the dream. Trying to see what Farhan's gonna do next.
Well, more like what he's not gonna do. That's kind of.
No, I enjoy the show. You guys really teach me a lot about what the sports world is about.
We try.
Great. We try. We have fun here.
Oh no, it's great. I mean, I enjoy this. I tell my parents about it. My dad listens to it.
Good. Awesome.
Very good.
I mean, they're not too far from you, Eric. They're in Folsom.
Hey, all right, cool. Yeah, that's only about 45 minutes away or so.
Yeah.
Hey, we got I'm not gonna even try. I'll call you Keach. Keach number 1. He says, been listening to your streams recently. Great stuff. Fingers crossed Farhan gets fired if they don't make any more big moves and have another bad season.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate it there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good comment too, by the way.
Yeah, because, I don't think they're going to do anything until they figure out what's going to happen in the front office.
I don't know what's going on. You know what? Hey, Dan, I kind of talked about this in the beginning too when they extended him. It makes me wonder if they're kind of putting a leash on what he can and cannot do. Maybe. I don't know. If that's the case, then I don't know why they gave him a 2-year extension. Because it's actually a 2-year extension because this last year
he was already signed.
Right.
Yeah, they gave him a 2-year extension, and I don't quite. Yeah, because he was already signed for. This is year 6. He started, right?
Yeah.
So he would already given a 1 year, right? Or the option they picked it up or whatever.
They picked up the option. Yeah, that's what it was.
You know. I tell you, I would have signed him. You know what I would have done if you're going to extend him? I would have said, okay, you got to win a minimum of 86. You got to make the playoffs or you're done.
Maybe.
And the last
Maybe.
year, the last year's voided if you don't make the playoffs. We'll give you a 2-year extension. If you or the last, yeah, pay him for 1 year, pay him for one, and okay, you've given him this year. We're going to give you 2 years. When you give him the 1 year, say, okay, we'll pay you for 1 year because he's got 2 years after this, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would have done is say you make the playoffs or you're fired and you get the last year of the contract's voided. So we only have to pay you out 1 year.
All right. Yeah.
And if he doesn't want to take that, why wouldn't he take that? He doesn't have any other choices.
He has no other choice. Exactly. Yep.
Here's
interesting right here. A couple of people. You got Necron saying they might use him as a fall guy to blame them for losing. That's true.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I keep saying it's the Johnsons. Now, one thing I would say, I would not say it has anything to do with Charles Johnson. The guy's 90-something years old.
No.
He's enjoying his retirement in Florida. He could care less. It's his son. It's Greg Johnson. That's the guy you got to watch out for. And yes, I think they're part of. I think it's a Greg Johnson, not even just Greg Johnson. It's a whole ownership group.
right.
This is the problem when you have too many people in the kitchen. We've said this a million times. Too many chefs in the kitchen. You can't get anything done.
Right. Hey, so Robbie, tell Robert. I know you go by Robbie on some of your social media. And Robert, do you have a preference or?
Oh, anything. Yeah, Robbie.
Okay.
Robbie.
What do you do with? Do you work at the stadium as a usher?
So I'm a volunteer manager for JUCO baseball over at West Valley College. But I see a lot of those. I mean, that's how I knew your brother.
Oh, okay.
Sports wise.
Okay.
But I follow them because the scouts come down, to look at recruiting talent and all that sort of stuff for the draft. But I don't. Yeah. I'm friends with some of those people at the scouting department. I mean, I don't go with what we talk about. I go with trying to figure it out.
Right.
I'm a diehard fan. I mean, I'm not.
Okay,
what you guys are.
Okay, Robert, you're a diehard fan. Are you happy with Farhan, or are you?
I'm frustrated because here's the thing. We said at the beginning of last year when they're going to trade, and they did nothing but got Pollock, who was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't control what he got hurt from, but our prospects are lost. I mean, they're going to have to fall. They're going to have to do work to get better in the spring.
True.
I mean, look at Matos. Look at Ramos. They've been there for a while. They're not his guys, but they've been there.
Yeah.
Been there for a while. They have been.
Yeah.
I mean, they go up and down. It's like a roller coaster. They go up and then they come down. They go up and come down.
Yeah.
Michael Roeder says, Larry Bear is part of the problem? Do you think Bear is part of the problem? Is he?
Oh, absolutely.
You think so? Okay.
He's there. He's just not doing. They don't count on it.
It just seems he's more. To me, it seems like he's more of a spokesman. I honestly don't know how big of a role he plays within an organization.
I don't know what he does, but just him being there is a problem.
Yeah. He's the one that single-handedly. I don't know. Was he single-handedly that one that hired Farhan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in charge. He was in charge then until he had the public
issue. Yeah.
Issue. But yeah. Hey guys, if anybody else wants to come into the chat,
do you want me? I'll log off, or do you want me?
No, we'll leave you on here for a few more minutes before see if somebody else wants to
I enjoy this. I support you guys. I tell my
thanks, Robert,
about you guys a lot. In fact, tomorrow I'll send you the link, Dan, if you want to check out West Valley's new. We got a brand new facility there for baseball.
Oh, nice!
$1.5 million.
Wow, where's West Valley play at? What?
Saratoga, West Valley College in Saratoga.
Okay, Saratoga. Okay.
Yeah, brand new facility. I mean, we're like the MLB type style. I mean, we got an MLB coach in our thing too.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Leading the helm. Bobby Hill, look him up.
Okay.
Nice.
Out of Miami.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, but I support you guys. I'm a Niner fan. Good thing the Niners are starting to kick in. So,
well, I'll tell you what, the Niners got man, we need a chip here because I don't think we're getting anything for a while from the rest of the Bay Area.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy you guys. I support you guys. So if you guys need anything, yeah.
All right. Well, hey,
I try to subscribe, but it's hard because I'm living alone. I live alone.
Yeah.
Hey, no worries.
No worries. But you're a subscriber to the channel, though.
Yeah, but
you don't have to super chat. You don't have to do that.
Yeah. Don't worry about super chat in there. Yeah.
Yeah. But I thank you very much for letting me come on, and I appreciate you guys.
All right, Robert. Hey, thanks for joining.
Robert.
Have a great night.
All right, take care.
Appreciate you.
You too.
Have your parents are subscribers too, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. They
Very
listen
good.
every night.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, take care.
You too. Take care, Robert.
See you, Robert.
Bye-bye.
All right, Robert DeVille there.
Great Robert DeVille. He's been a supporter of the channel since
very much so.
Very beginning. Yeah. Awesome.
Gives us some tips too. Gives us get some tips on the Giants before
he has.
Gets out into the public stream. I get some texts, so yeah, appreciate it. Where do we I saw a question on here. Where did it go? I have a question. There it is. Mr. Dan, I have a question. Okay, he raised his hand very politely, but I don't see the question yet. Oh, wait. Dan, I'm saving my $200 for Dan versus Cy on your stream. Oh, okay. Is that? Yeah. I think Cy and I could be civil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tom asks an interesting question. He goes, still hard to understand. Actually makes a point. Still hard to understand why Bob Melvin took the job. Wouldn't you think he would have something to say regarding the 2024 roster? Interesting.
Yeah, you think he would have something to say about it? Yeah.
It seems awfully just it's.
We got 99 in the chat. Just put me. I'm just curious. Would love to see what the chat is saying. I know it's
got a poll time.
A lot of baseball people, but this is an easy poll, guys. Let's get your opinion, unbiased, if you can do it. Super Bowl, got Niners or the Chiefs?
Oh, easy. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. What do you got for the Super Bowl? Got it.
Just the straight money line, no points.
Who are you rooting for? Basically,
not rooting for. Who's going to win?
Who is going to win?
49ers or Chiefs? SF 49ers or KC Chiefs?
Here we go.
Get your votes in quick because this show may not last. What's the word? Too long.
It may not last too long. Oh, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the poll is out there. Vote now. Get out there. Vote. Come on. Hit the button. Either the 49ers or the Chiefs. Come on. Vote now.
Yeah, get your votes. Get your votes in.
Let's go. Come on. Hurry up. Let's go. No lollygagging. Just get out there and vote. So we got 19 votes. We got 21 votes. Let's go.
95 in the chat. We should be able to get 60, 70 votes.
22 votes. Come on. Let's go. 25. Let's go. I like this. See?
Boom, 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 boom. You see when you...
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go.
I want to see it go from 28 to 50 in one time. Like everybody, 10,
boom.
9,
boom.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get ready to hit the button. 2, 1. Boom. Hit it.
End it. Yeah, 32.
I don't have as much sway.
71 for the 49ers, 28 for the Chiefs. So there you go.
We're still sitting at 32 votes. I think we can get to 70 votes in there. I would love to see 2/3 of the chat.
That would have been awesome. Do you want me to put it back up?
Oh, you took it down?
Yeah, I thought you said you wanted me to close it.
Oh, no, I was trying to 10-9-8. That was me trying to get everybody to push the button at the same time.
Fair enough. It's 71% Niners, 30%.
Yeah, just throw it back out there. Let's see where it goes. Do you have to put a new one out or just open it up?
Back. I'll just open up a new one. No big deal.
All right. Well, we have 2 different polls then.
No, you only could do one at a time.
But I mean, it might be the same people might not vote who already voted.
They may not.
Yeah.
How about, let's see. What's another poll that will get people out there to vote?
How about this? Casey Schmidt or Matt Chapman for third base?
Oh, there we go. Who do you want manning the hot corner?
Yeah, there we go. Casey
That will
Schmidt.
be a good one.
We'll send the results to Fargon. Just vote it in the chat there if you can.
Here we go. All right. There we go. That's a good one. Because there's a lot of people in this chat that like Matt Chapman. So let's see where this goes. Let's go, people. Oh, man, look at 15 votes right off the rip, man. Woo! 17.
It's a baseball channel, man. It's a baseball channel.
It's a baseball channel.
Watch it get more votes than it did. It's almost going to get more votes. It's got more votes than the 49er thing. Like it's already up to 32 votes.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that. How long did it take to get there? People just don't move when we say don't talk baseball.
It's like football is verboten here.
Yeah, man. That's frustrating.
Isn't that strange, Will? How for the NFC Championship, it was all Lions, and now for the Super Bowl, it's all Niners. As far as, isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
very interesting.
It's very frustrating to me.
It's very frustrating, man.
Yeah, we don't use. Hey, anybody who come on this show, or you for now, forevermore. I make a decree. You cannot put the R in frustrating.
And
not on NorCal Sports. Other networks, you want to say you're frustrated, fine. You come on NorCal Sports Network, you do not say you're frustrated with anything in life. You say you are frustrated.
Yes, frustrated. And I got the link out there. So to later, if you want to join, go for it.
We got 40 votes so far. Can we get to 50? What's
50? Let's go. 41. Let's go. 9 more votes. Get out there. Vote. That's more than half of what's in this in the chat right now. We got 99 in the chat. Let's get to 50. Come on. 41.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Remember that song in grade school?
Take one down. Pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
That was always
I did not watch the Royal Rumble.
That was
we ain't doing your poll. You ain't the boss of us, Kyle.
What poll does he want to do?
I don't know. Over under Giants win 76.5.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we might have to do that one here after this. Come on, 6 more votes.
We did that. When did you do that 99 bottles of beer on your field trips? Was that a thing that you got on the school bus?
Field trips on the bus. Yeah.
Field trips. Yeah. It's just like, what is that? Just kids. It's weird. They don't do it. They don't do that in China. It's just, it's a cultural thing, man.
I come on NorCal Sports Network for therapy. I end up being more pissed off after the show because of far. Yeah.
Yeah. Eric gets very frustrated on the show, and then he has to go into his
sidekick. Gotta get it right.
My sidekick gets frustrated, and then he has to go into his chambers. And he has to go. He does one of those cooling chambers, and it's in there. Oh, my shoulder! I went for a good walk. Got Buster on the run tonight.
Oh, did
you? Buster is.
He's snoring. I heard him earlier. Yep.
He's a little beat up there. Yeah. Hey, buddy. He's tired. I had to keep last night on Larry's show because it was going. They were both in here snoring, and I was like having to, throw things light things like a little glasses on their stomach. Like just hey, wake up, man, because I couldn't reach him. I was like, I can't keep having you snore here because it's going to pick it up.
Edison Zhao says, Eric, why are you guys talking about the Giants? You should be talking about the 49ers.
We have been.
We have been, sort of.
Doing a little both. A little bit of both.
Yeah, we're multitasking a little bit here.
I am saying I'm not. Chase Young is bothering me with the Niners right now. I don't like his effort. We got 52 votes. Okay, it's
52. Want me to kill it?
Give it another minute.
Okay.
See, can you hear Buster?
Yep, exactly. Hey, you gotta have fun, man. You gotta have fun.
Oops, I dropped the mic. You guys hear that? You dropped the mic.
What do you do? I don't even want to know, man.
Yeah, we did. Brought
it up, PK. We talked about it in the beginning.
Buster,
he's not snoring now, but it picks it up when he goes.
Well, he's not snoring because I dropped this mic 3 inches in front of his face by mistake. Jeez, almost clobbered my bud.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, we're stating the obvious, but people still want to come on here and talk about it. I think Edison, what it is, it's people just want to come on here and be able to just vent their frustration. That's kind of what it is. They don't want to feel alone.
I caught Buster on the couch today. Check him out.
That's nice.
He was so tired, man.
Comfortable. That is comfortable right there.
That's his couch in the other room. We have our own couch. He's not allowed on. This is just I keep him like the house. I got this big gate. Maybe we'll give a little tour. Of, let's see if we can do the tour. We can do a little tour tonight for the show. Let's see. We'll take this out. All right, check this. There's not much going on tonight here. Oops.
Knocking everything over.
Oh, that's because I forgot. Wait. Stay there. Yeah, you got all these wires and they get caught up, you know? There we go.
What's up, Ryan Powell? I haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Says we need argument. We need augment last year's boycott. We need to augment last year's boycott. Apparently, Johnson and Company didn't get the message clearly enough. I see what you're saying. Yep. That's the only way they're going to listen. That's yep. Yeah, there's Faye.
You guys are fortunate. You can only see her. I'm telling you, I just walked out into this room and it's whoa.
Daniel, you want to come on in? Here we go, Daniel.
The air freshener right here is I bet. Oh gosh, it's down to nothing. Faye's been killing it, man. The other one is in the other room is still half full. I'm telling you, that sucks up the odors. So
it sucks up the odors.
Man.
Oh man.
All right, see the dog door there? Can you guys see the dog door?
Yeah, I see it. Yep.
So check this out. See this? Can you see this gate right here?
Yeah, I see the gate. Yep.
I close it when we leave.
So then they could go in and out when they want, right?
They go out that doggy door. The office, the studio door there gets shut. Here comes Buster. So this is this little couch setup.
Nice.
Is kind of theirs.
There you go.
This door here is my work office, and we got a little TV in here. Sometimes, you know, that's the 55. The 75 is for the family room But man, Faye, you really stink again. Gosh, I don't know what I gave her 5 charcoal tonight. She dropped one in my bedroom, and it's just like, man, and you know what? The bad thing is, it don't go away for like 10 minutes. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm trying to change her food now. I'm trying to get a higher quality food. But
that might work. Brian Iglesia, NorCal Sports Network, come for sports takes and leave with a tour of Dan's place and dog story.
Yeah, we got to keep it real. This is kind of a what do you say? A family good thing my little, what do you call this monkey stand with the
Oh, your little,
almost hit the end stream button, guys.
That would have been bad news.
It would have been gone. Everybody would have just been, and that could happen. If that does happen, we'll be back tomorrow night. We were not hijacked. we were not hijacked. Hold
on. Dan went from eating during the show to giving tours of his house, NorCal Sports Network cribs instead of MTV cribs. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Come on, this dang wire. What the heck? Hold on, my ear. Hold on, guys. This is ridiculous. Man, the setups you got to do for all these wires.
Yeah, it gets pretty messy, doesn't it?
Got to do the lights. Come on. There we go.
Well, Dan, show us what you got in the kitchen. Maybe Eric, aka Sidekick, can do the tour next.
Sidekick. I love that.
Unbelievable.
Come on. Now, see what happened? I messed everything up. All right. Food reviews. Yeah, we got to do some food reviews, Brian.
Hey, maybe for maybe that's something you want to do before the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Oh!
There went the camera, fell off. Jeez.
That's one thing that I think that's probably the next biggest thing that the Super Bowl, other than football, is the food.
Oh, yeah. We had some ribs yesterday. Barbecued ribs. And Graves, I had him bring some Lay's potato chips. Doggone it, man. I ate those yesterday.
Those things, I bought me one of those. What the hell is it? The kettle corn, the jalapenos. Oh my God, they're so good. I can't remember who makes them.
Somebody said, "How long do I live for Vegas?" I'm a little over 4-hour drive to Vegas.
Hey, G Martinez, I got the score right. Just the wrong teams. The wrong teams, and I got the score right. Come on.
Hey, I was this close.
You were
one play.
Had
the Lions not scored on that 4th and goal with just over a minute, with about a minute left, down near the goal line, they were on the 2-yard line. Had somehow the ball been incomplete, Niners would have won 34-24.
Oh, where the heck is this?
And I would have had it.
Yep.
Dang it.
Okay, where was it at? I'm looking for. They want us to play that clip with Larry.
Which clip was that? The Sidekick one?
Yeah. When was that one? Let's see.
Well, that was last Friday.
Last week, right?
Yeah.
Everything. Wait, that's 6 hours. 3 days ago. Is it? Would have been 3 Was it 3 days ago?
Look at that close up.
What's going on?
Oops.
Oh,
hey,
whoa!
Hey, how did I do that? I'm just going to play with these buttons. What do we do here? Ooh.
Oh,
ooh!
Whoop!
Look at that! I don't even have to push the button for you. I just go like that. What is this? What is this?
It is. Look at that. Jeez.
That feels like, hey, wait.
Oh man,
like,
I just lost her.
That's like your eye test. Wait, which one did you do? What were you doing? Which ones were you doing? Number 1 or number 2? 1? 2. If you wear contacts or glasses, you guys all know what I'm talking about.
Come on. There we go.
I'm not bad. I'm not too. I'm okay with that, Daniel Tate. If they don't sign anybody, heck yeah, right off the season and play those guys. Absolutely, I would do that. Yeah, Larry Krueger says I'm going Niners 31-20. Dang, I had this score. I really thought I had it. 34-24, man.
All right. I got the clip ready. You guys want to hear Larry Krueger talking about NorCal Sports Network on 95.7 The Game?
Let's
Why
hear
not,
it.
huh? You want to hear it? Here we go. It's pretty good. Actually, here, let me give him a courtesy. Before I do that, let me do the whole courtesy thing. There we go. Boom. Boom. We'll get there.
Started at about the 18-20 mark.
Yeah, I got it around 17 something. It's perfect.
Yeah. Because he.
Here we go.
It's too much pressure. There's too much pressure.
Wow.
Stop ducking us.
No. Yeah, the bailout.
They'll get Chapman. At the worst thing, the worst they'll do is Chapman. But here's the bottom line on that. Casey Schmidt, I talked to him for an hour 3 weeks ago.
Whoop.
Totally.
No, you didn't. Hold on. Stop right there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not. What did you guys get? Coffee? You went and you got nachos together? You talked to Casey Schmidt for an absolute hour. This is a real statement you're making.
Well, it's not just a real statement, Mark. It's actually a YouTube live stream that people can go watch.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And it's no less than an hour.
It was longer than an hour.
And was anybody else there talking to him, or were you solos? Just you and Casey sitting in a tree?
Like the great Dan Coach Emilio, who has the NorCal Sports Network YouTube channel.
I know who you're talking about.
Great Dan Coach Emilio was there as well.
Okay.
And it was really good. And one of Dan's sidekicks on the show was there as well. And we just hung out with Casey and I don't know how Danny booked him, but he booked him and we hung out, we talked ball and I think he's good. And I think that a lot of people think that, he's not a good enough offensively. I wouldn't want to see the Giants spend $150 million on Matt Chapman when you have a younger, healthier, Casey Schmidt sitting right there. I'd say it's like 50-50 that Schmidt will have better numbers than Chapman. So, I wouldn't do that. I'd rather see them go with Cody Bellinger or Jorge Soler. How nice would Jorge Soler be with the Giants?
Really nice.
Right-handed power hitter, 35 jacks. He would be nice.
Not getting him either.
Would you still say that if Casey hadn't come on your show?
No, I'm a
great question, Mark.
Guy, man. Look at Willard with these probing questions.
Well, listen.
That would have been a perfect time for, that's a great question.
Yeah, I asked the tough ones.
That was not a great question. That was just probing crap. That was bottom feeder.
No, it was a court. It was a.
You're better than that.
It was a courtroom question, is what it was.
Leading is what it was.
Yeah, when I was sick this week, I watched A Few Good Men. So I'm in the mood to lead the witness right now.
You don't have.
That's pretty good. Hey, you know what we should do? We should try to tag the Casey Schmidt to that the link. Can we? Is there a way to do that?
Hashtag?
Or is there a way to put that Casey Schmidt that whole video up with that? That was not in a tweet, was it? So it was in only online.
Yeah.
Shoot. Wish we could get that out there.
Who was the caller? It was Krueger. In the comments, you can link it, he said.
Really? Who said that?
Oh, yeah, you could go in the comments. Go into the comments through, you can.
I think I can do that. I can.
Yeah, and just link the YouTube video.
Well, first let me copy and paste. I got a copy from ours, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just copy the link.
That was in lives.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Okay.
It should say Casey Schmidt interview.
Yeah, it was. There it is. 2 hours, 51 minutes. All right. I'm gonna
Well, Eric, you're a legend to me, but I might have to call you Dan Sidekick. That's fine. Hey, take a look look. There's the name right there, Sidekick.
He probably just couldn't remember at the time. He might
That's
have.
fine. Yeah, no
maybe.
big deal.
I don't know.
I think it's funny though. It makes it for good conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic here.
All right. Oh man. G Martin even stuttered saying Sidekick. Yeah, exactly, Crab. Willard is lurking. I think there's a lot of people probably listening, but that's fine. We're just here to have some fun, you know. Does it mean we're always right? Maybe not, but hey, we're just giving our opinions on things and having fun with it. Oh my goodness. If Schmidt gets too good for Farron, we'll trade him, probably. You guys need to book Bob Melvin. I think that would be great. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Dan was able to get Blake Sable earlier in the season or during spring training last year. That was really good. That was really good. Oh, thanks, Benji. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a show tonight after NorCal. Head on over to Military History Chronicles. Man, that would be all that Sidekick. There you go, Edison. Woo! Can you do a show? Man, no, not we're too small potatoes for that. I think Larry's gonna go do Radio Row though. Yeah, Sable is a good guy. He was a great interview. Go check it out. It's on channel. You guys check it. Like one of the very first videos that was put out there was Blake Sable's. Really good. I agree with that. Bob Melvin would be way better as far as as you said, field management. It would be way better, 100%.
Hey, Eric, what was the name of that show they did the other day?
Oh, it was hey, Cliff's in here. We'll bring him in here in a minute. Hold on 1 second. I just had it.
It was like 22 minutes.
We'll go to channel. I just gotta go to the history.
It was a video.
It was called Larry Krueger. It was 3 days ago. Larry Krueger, I'm going Niners 31-20.
How can I find it?
If you go to 95.7 the game,
and it's under videos.
Go to their live streams.
Oh, under live.
And it was 3 days ago, and it says Larry Krueger, I'm going Niners 31-10.
There it is. Okay. See if there's any comments.
I just copied to Mark Willard's Twitter. He has the video now. I'm gonna bring in Cliff. Hey, what's up, Cliff?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? How you guys doing?
Hey, good, Cliff. How are you?
How you doing, man? Long time listener.
Yeah. About 5 or 6 months now.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate it.
So I had to jump in here really quick. Need to know what's going on here with the fantasy baseball here. What's going on? I keep seeing my name listed. Do we have enough players? Or I know I'm here to recruit Dan to play this season. We're gonna get into it.
This wasn't because of me. I didn't do this. My hands are
Oh, this is a setup. Senior set this up.
Yeah, I was set up by Senior. He's gonna get.
No, I did. You know what?
If I get you in, he's gonna get.
I did set up Dan because Will B. It's funny we were talking about it, and Will B. He sends me a message. He's like, "Man, I've been doing these mock drafts all the time." I was like, "They're addicting." I was like, "Send it to Dan," and then he sent it. Hold on, he sent it to Dan, and then I was like, "I bet he clicks it." And then Will B. is like, "Yeah, I think he's gonna do it." And then
Dan,
literally 30 minutes later, Dan posts his grade. He posts his grade. I was like, "There it is."
This is Dan. This is perfect. This is right up your alley. This is perfect.
It is.
A guy who loves to make trades. You can be the forearm of this league and just wheel and deal. You can make your 25 trades, in the first 3 weeks of the season.
Oh my goodness! They said they were going to put a trade limit on this league, though.
Oh, is that? Oh,
I think that could
really?
be up for debate. I'll have to.
Or they said it might cost money to make deals. I don't pay for my deals.
I think I'll have to talk to Senior. We might have to get you in. There has to be some, give and take here, some negotiations.
Yeah, maybe give me an unlimited trade budget.
Invite Jock. He probably would play too.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Cliff, you want to join the show here with Eric for a while? I'm going to head out, man.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric. Hey, Cliff, take it away. You didn't hear my nickname I gave you the other night, did I? Did you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I was smack talking everybody in the league, and I was looking at put that list up there again, Eric.
Which one?
I was in a spicy mood, and I said, I get in this league, I'm going to smack all of you, and I was just I was having a little fun, and I said, Eric, I don't remember what I called Eric. I think I called Senior. What kind of senior is a guy who's 40 something?
Something like that. Yep. What did you say? Will be
gone.
Will be gone. That's what it was.
Will Be's friend.
And then Cliff.
Will Be's friend. Will Be's friend doesn't have any friends. Cliff over the Cliff Martinez.
Over the
okay, not bad.
That's what it was.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
What was Carlo P?
Carlo P. I don't know what I came up with. Who was my guy that was Mike? Yeah, we named Mike Chapman because he was all about wanting Mike.
Yeah, Mike. I just saw him in here. Yeah.
He
wants
beard. Matt Chapman, so we named him
Mike Chapman. Yep. Then Robert B. What would you say with Robert B? Robert will
beat
Robert
your butt.
B.
Robert B means beat Eric's ass.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. Carlo P. Freely. That's what it was.
Carlo P. Freely.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with that one. Who came up with
that was Mark Graves.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Aaron Lost. As a matter of fact, he comes into the chat with Aaron Lost.
Oh, Aaron Lost. Yeah. That's the L for Lost. There we go.
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, you know what? You guys close it out tonight. Have fun. I'm gonna go. It's 10:40 here. Don't want to keep my wife up too long. Finish up the movie and.
Hey, real quick, let me close out this poll.
Okay, which one was that? The hot corner?
Casey Schmidt one, yep. So we have 78 votes, 73% say Casey Schmidt, 26 say Matt Chapman.
There you go. Farhan, if you're listening, Giants fans want to see Casey Schmidt. We don't want Matt Chapman, and we're not the minority here. This may be a smaller show, but the numbers, these are true Giants fans here. So
hey Dan, before you get off, just curious. Are you how many spring training games are you doing? Do you usually go out to all spring training games?
I don't know if I'll do this year. If I get the credentials, I'll go to a lot of them. We'll see with the credentials. I mean, with as hard as I've been on the organization, they may not want to be there. But I'll if that's the case, I'll probably just hit a few of them.
Yeah.
So, but if I get my credentials, I'm going to try for the Padres and the Dodgers and the
Rangers.
Right? They're all here on the west side. If you took Phoenix, it's like, think of it as this big kind of like horseshoe, just over on the far side is, one side of the horseshoe is the West Valley. In the middle is Phoenix. And then on the other side is your
Scottsdale,
Tempe, Mesa, Chandler.
The Giants' second game is in Surprise against Texas. That's good. That's the first game I'm going to be going to. So,
you'll be there? I'll be there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll definitely.
You guys have to meet up.
Definitely be at that one.
Yeah,
be at that one. Hopefully, I can get the Rangers credentials because that would be awesome. In fact, I got to do that tomorrow. I got to send in an email to get those things going.
That would be awesome.
That's a really nice ballpark.
I love that ballpark in Surprise.
Surprise. It's just having to go across Surprise just to get to the other side.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in Scottsdale, so it's just, a little bit of a hassle. But I'm driving from San Diego, so,
Oh, okay. So you're going to stay. You're going to stay in Scottsdale, and
yeah, I'll be staying in Old Town Scottsdale.
Cool. What we got to do is we should get some of those cards printed up and get those. Get people to join the NorCal Sports Network by passing them out to the.
You know what? Just get some cheap ones done and just put them. Don't worry about the QR code or anything like that. Just
okay. Yeah.
Just get some nice.
Good idea.
Yeah, and then we'll do some giveaways. We'll do the people who subscribe and make a comment. We will get free tickets to one ball game a month. We'll buy tickets.
Wow,
like
there you go.
Yeah, we were going to do that last year, and then it just
it kind of fell apart. Yeah,
not even the great Larry Krueger does that.
No, that's true.
So
that's true.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
So we'll work on that. So all right, I'm going to head out, guys. Cliff
right, Dan.
and Sidekick, you guys can handle it from here on out, and maybe Los will want to come in. I'm out. Los is out there. The link's in the chat.
Same time tomorrow, Dan. 8:30.
Yeah, same time tomorrow.
Yep.
Next Warrior game's what, Wednesday night? Yeah, against Philadelphia.
I think
so, all right, guys. Hey, thanks, Cliff. Good to see you. And
you too, Dan. Good night.
We'll see you if not later on in here. We'll see you. Hit me up at the Rangers Giants game.
Yeah, we'll do, definitely.
All right, awesome.
All right, have a good
Thanks,
night.
All right,
guys.
Dan, we'll see you in a bit.
All right,
see ya.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Eric, go ahead. Eric, go ahead and just change my name in that league. I already have a team name for it, so I already got a team name ready to go. I got two, but I'm going to go with this one, the Mart Foundation.
The Mart?
So instead of MART, just like Brett the Hitman Hart.
Oh, the Mart Foundation.
The Mart Foundation. We're only going to get Martinez's on this team.
Oh, I see where you're going.
There we go.
I see what you're smelling.
So are you going to any games? Eric, you going to any games?
No, probably
Arizona?
not. No, I'm not going to go up there because I'm here in Galt. I'm not going to try to go down there for that.
You're trapped in Galt? Come on, man. Got to make the trip out there.
Man, I used to be stationed out there. This is back in from 94 to 97. I was stationed out there. And the funny thing is, I really got into hockey when I was stationed there, of all things. My supervisor was a big hockey guy. He was from Chicago. He's a big Chicago Blackhawks fan. And they had minor league hockey over there, and we got into freaking hockey over there. It's crazy.
Wait, isn't that so? You were stationed in Arizona or 94 to 97? Okay, so didn't the Coyotes come in right about that?
The Coyotes came in right when I was there.
Okay.
And they were building the ballpark. It was Bank One at the time.
Yeah.
Not Chase Field. It was Bank One. They were building that as I was there. And then I think the first season was in 98, and I left Luke in November of 1997.
Oh, got it. Okay. That's crazy. The Diamondbacks within that first year by 1999, they were already rare at the top of that division.
Yeah, it's crazy. That quick.
Yeah, with Buck Showalter. I do miss the uniforms that the Diamondbacks used to have.
Oh, with the stripe?
With the stripes, with the pinstripe teal and the purple.
Yeah, and the cutoff shoulder, the cutoff. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was cut off, but then they had the purple shirt underneath.
Yeah. I used to play for the Diamondbacks and Tracy Babe Ruth. They had like the bright purple with the Diamondbacks in the lock with the purple, or the teal top with the purple lettering. Awesome, loved it. Loved the jersey.
How long did you live in Tracy for?
6 years. 97, right at the very end of 97 to middle of 2004. So I moved to San Diego. Been in San Diego.
That's when it started blowing up, because I left Tracy in 93, and it was still somewhat of a small town for the most part.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I know. My grandparents lived off of Corral Hollow, and that was out in the country. It ain't like that no more. That's like residential out there.
It's crazy because I still go out there, and now they have another high school there right off of 11th.
What?
I used to live off Coral Hollow, and I just right where the what is it, the Safeway out there? It's Vaughn's.
See, I don't even know about that.
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
know about that. See, when I lived there, Corral Hollow, basically you turn left. When you headed south, on the right hand side was nothing but fields, alfalfa fields, just nothing but farms and alfalfa fields. You cross the railroad tracks, right?
Yep.
And then the first right was Midway, and that's the street that my grandparents lived down.
Oh,
and
okay.
You keep going out. It's just more fields, more fields. Then you cross the UP tracks, and then if you make a left, head towards the airport. But now it's all built out over there.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
getting out of control. Now there's homes right alongside the 205, that part of the freeway. It's what, 205 that connects to the 580 or so.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's businesses all out there.
Yeah.
The only business out there was the glass plant. Was the only thing out there. I think you probably remember the glass plant out there, way out there in the east or the western part of the city.
I think within the first few months I moved out there was like a really nasty tire fire that had happened. I think that was in 98 or so, or right at the very beginning of 98.
See, I was gone by then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I left Tracy in 2004, and thank goodness.
It was already starting to build out by that time. Yeah. I mean, gosh, because I lived there from when I was a kid all the way until when I joined the Air Force. And it's so much. It's a bedroom community for the Bay Area now. I mean, it was funny when I grew up there. Is more it's Sacramento type because you're only an hour from Sacramento. Right now, it's more, I guess, Bay Area. It's weird how that works out.
Yeah, it's funny because when I moved to Tracy, I didn't have any cable in the first 2 years we lived out here. So the only thing we could get was just Kings games, TV. And that was during the transition when they became, with Jason Williams and Chris Webber and Vlade Divac and all those guys.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, so much has changed. But yeah, we're trying to get Dan into this fantasy baseball. God, I've been trying so hard.
Hey, what's it going to take? What's it going to take to get Los? I know Boro's out. I'm trying to, my brother's on here too, Will Martinez. We got to get him to play as well too.
Yeah, I want to get, because let's see, we got, I think we could get up to 12. I don't know if hey, Los, the link's right there, man. I don't think he wants to play. Trying to get these guys, but I don't know if they will or not.
We'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
There you go. Hey, Mike, the link is for if you want to come and join. If you can join, you can turn off the camera if you just want to talk, or you can have the camera on. It's up to you. Mike, yeah, he's a new guy. He's the one that we got him as Mike Chapman. He's our resident Chapman enthusiast.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I've been supporting for Matt Chapman. I like the glove. I'm a little skeptical in terms of like, all right, the amount of years, money you're paying him, because what happens if Casey, doesn't perform up to what we expect him to perform. I mean, he looked really good the first few weeks and then obviously cooled down. But I mean, I'm all for the youngsters playing, but definitely got to make this team a little bit better. And if you want free agents to come here, you got to bring in, top main free agents.
I understand what you're saying. The only like you said, you're talking about money, but I don't want Casey Schmidt to get blocked. That's my issue. That's your future, and I don't want him to get blocked because his potential can only go up, right? Chapman, could it go up? Maybe, but he's fat. He's battled injury throughout his career. I don't know.
No, I like Casey. I saw him. I saw him play here at SDSU. I mean, Gold Glover.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
I mean, minor league Gold Glover. How hard is it to get a Gold Glove in the minor leagues? Because you're
tough.
Yeah, and you're against AAA, AA, single A. But I would love for him to transition over to shortstop. I don't know if Luciano is your future long term.
I get that.
Solution.
That makes sense.
I think somebody in the comments said that earlier. I think it was Michael Rodder who said it. I agree. I think he'll probably eventually end up in the outfield. I think Schmidt, has the capability. He did play shortstop in college, so he could make that transition to play shortstop. I think he would be tremendous if you have Chapman and Schmidt on the left side. I mean, you have one of the best defensive side in baseball.
True. And I think my biggest issue is because what you're going to have to get to sign Chapman. I don't want to sign a 7-year contract.
Oh, hell no. If that's the case, no, exactly.
And that's what Boris is going to be asking for, because that's just what he does. So I wouldn't be against, maybe a 3-year. You keep him there 3 years. Maybe
if it's anything less than that, obviously the Giants won't be the only team that will be interested, because I think that's what a lot of teams probably want to do as well. If they want to sign Chapman. I don't think nobody wants to do the 7-year contract or 6. I think 5 is with a team option would be the best bet, but even that still seems to be a lot because he's 31 years old, so he'll hit free agency at 36 or so. Obviously, it's going to be like another Longoria deal where you're going to get like that back years. But I do like the glove. I think it would save a lot.
Yeah, the glove is great.
The glove is great. I mean, if the Giants are going to win, they're going to have to rely on pitching and defense because offensively they haven't been able to produce.
And here's the problem: they're not doing any of that
since Buster Posey.
Right now, look at the starting rotation. Logan Webb. That's where it ends.
There was a big pause.
They're not even trying to improve this. I mean, you're going to want to put Jordan Hicks at a starting position that he's never succeeded in.
Eric, it's almost like it's a rebuild without them saying it's a rebuild because it's like if you look at what they've done, with these short-term deals, and they haven't really gone out and signed anybody long-term until just when they signed Lee here, just for the 6 years, but he hasn't opted out after the 4th year. They really haven't really signed anybody long-term, and I'm all for produce, bringing up the kids and letting them develop, but at the same time, it's like that whole Gosman deal was just that's when you knew like any long-term deal was not going to happen with this regime,
right?
And the fact that we're 4 weeks away from spring training and we can't even name our number 2 pitcher. I mean, it's probably going to be Harrison at this point. That should tell you everything right there.
Look. I'm not against seeing Harrison come up because I think this year he should have a good year. I should say good. I'll say it's going to be decent because this is going to be his first full-length MLB career. So or MLB season. We don't know what he's gonna have. I'm hoping for the best. They're touting him. So let's see. Let's put him out there. See what he has. Same thing with Wisenhunt next year. I think is going to be his year.
I think Wisenhunt is going to be. I mean, I'm going to go on a limb and say this, but I think Wisenhunt may be the better of the two.
He might be better. He might be better. The reason why is because that secondary pitch is nasty. One thing is he's got to get that third pitch. He's got to get a third pitch. If you want to be a starting pitcher, you cannot rely on just two pitches. You can't.
I know he's got 3 pitches. I don't know what the third one is. I was reading a scouting report a few months ago, but he does have a third pitch. I just don't know what it is. Maybe somebody in the chat can say it. But
maybe
I mean, he's got that. He's kind of like a little Noah Lowry. He's got a low 90s fastball that he still get people because he's got people guessing. He's got people off balance with that changeup.
Exactly. So
and sometimes you don't need to be over. Sometimes you don't need to be overpowering. You just got to be able just to hit your spots. And like I said, I think he's going to be a tremendous pitcher.
Because if you're throwing, even if you're throwing a 94 mile per hour fastball and then you come across with an 80 mile per hour changeup, that's huge. Because then it makes that 94 look a lot more potent because you keep throwing that changeup over. You just got him. It's all about timing.
Yeah, absolutely. And he kind of gives me a little glimpse of our past giant Noah Lowry with that.
Yeah.
fastball
Mix.
Okay. Yeah.
Not so bad. Yeah. So we'll see. And so the potential is there, but it's just what pisses me off is you talk about wanting to build up your farm. They had a chance to get rid of Rodon in 22. Same thing with Rock. It's like just go get your prospects in. Just go do that. Don't act like you think you're in something when you clearly are not. You got it. It's a tough judgment call. Don't get me wrong, and you may take some grief for it. But sometimes if you're not going to go out and get the free agents,
they have to take a risk, and that's what Farhan's afraid of doing, taking risk. And like I said, I think right now for him, I feel it's a quiet rebuild because it's like they're really depending on these young guys coming up and developing and winning games because what free agent's going to want to sign here? I think we've discussed this many times, on the chat. It's just until the Giants, start, sign some free agents, and getting players to come here, it's just going to be the same crap.
And you're going to have to have winning baseball.
Yeah.
Because the money will always be there to a certain extent, but if you don't have a team that's winning or even trying to win, because that's the impression that you get when you watch the way that it's being maneuvered. It doesn't. I'm not downing the players. The players are of course going to go out there, but when you're seeing the front office and ownership looks very suspect, and that's what really pisses me off. And it's like, come on, guys, you could do better than this. Especially, I keep saying, the San Francisco Giants, they're an iconic franchise. You got and you can't do it this way. You've had 5. He's going on year 6. Talk about Farhan, year 6. You got some other clubs who go into a rebuild, and within 3 years they're already competing.
And right? I still can't believe people still defend Farhan. Still can't believe it. I don't get it either.
Don't get me wrong. I think he has a spot in baseball for what he can bring, but as far as like being like a quote unquote GM, I can't see it. I can't see it.
It'll be interesting to see also what they do when they're leading up to spring training, because right now they have a 40-man roster right now. If they're still interested in bringing some people in, I wonder what they'll do with Joey Bart. And I really want to see Elliot Ramos play some more. Obviously, I think it's going to just kind of depend on how he performs in spring. But do you see possibly like a Joey Bart being moved before spring?
Right? I mean, you signed Tom Murphy.
Yeah. And
you already got Bailey. So there's your primary and your secondary. So he's really got no room. I'm surprised why hasn't it been done yet? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. And that's why I kind of put that thumbnail. You got DePoto. He gets DeSclafani from Farhan. Then he turns around and flips DeSclafani to Minnesota to get a decent. I'm not saying Jorge Polanco is like a world beater, but he's a solid bat in your lineup, right?
Sure, absolutely. He'd start on this team.
Why couldn't Farhan do that? Why couldn't he use DeSclafani, Haniger, even though his contract is a little bit but Joey Bart or somebody, you could have gone out there and done the same thing that DePito did.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't get.
Minnesota's trying to shed payroll right now. I think that DeSclafani, they would have had, obviously they're eating $6 million of the $12 million that they own.
Right.
Geez, they're paying $6 million for a guy not to pitch for them, and then they're still paying Mark Melanson.
Right.
So they're paying $7 million to 2 players that are not even playing on the team.
They're not even on the team.
Yep.
I
don't know. Farhan, sometimes I scratch my head. I mean, he's made some good deals in the past. I can't knock him for that. But when it comes to free agent signings, he's failed miserably.
And you know what? People talk about how he hasn't got us in these big contracts. Okay, yeah, I get that. But you know what? He has killed the organization with kind of like the whole, death by 1,000 cuts. It's kind of what he's done. Look what he remember his first big contract was La Stella, 3 years. What happened? And last year he got rid of him. He signed Haniger for a 3-year deal. He lasts 1 year. He's gone. He signs Stripling, Manaya, and Wood. How did those guys pan?
Remember the whole thing about signing players from NorCal? We had Peterson and Haniger and Crawford from the Peninsula South Bay, all gone. All gone.
And then exactly. And then the thing that you keep touting, you had Reese Hoskins out there.
Yeah.
You don't even try to get in.
Hey, he would have been a perfect signing. We were talking about that last season. We had that as a lock, and
yes,
I'm quite shocked the fact that he didn't sign here. And of course, once the details came out and the Giants made a late push or kicked the tires around, whatever. Yeah, very frustrating.
And honestly, you can't tell me that they were seriously involved with.
Oh hell no! I mean, if they were, they would have signed him. Yeah, they knew the market. It was a similar contract to what Conforto got.
Exactly, Mark. Those are the moves that get you, and that's what's just so. As a fan of the team, look, like I said, just because you're a fan of the team, should not automatically say I support everything that this team does, no matter what they do. You can't do that. You got to have a little bit of.
Gotta be realistic. Gotta be realistic.
Right. Yep. Look, I'm not saying that you're going to always have to bash them. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just come on, guys. Let's figure this out here. This guy isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing, and you're still going to defend it all because of the 107 win season, because of one season. That's not how it works.
I think there's people out there who think the Giants are going to be competing with the Padres. I don't even think they'll be competing with the Padres. If anybody, they're closer to competing with Colorado.
Absolutely.
Set up at this moment.
Right. And look at that. And we kind of brought that up.
The roster hasn't improved. If anything, it's gotten worse, in my opinion.
Right. I think this is the same roster that was out there in 22 and 23. Minus. Well, you got.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, he hasn't played in the major leagues, but we'll see. I'm actually kind of thrilled to have a solid leadoff hitter. Who has good plate discipline and has high batting average and keep the KBO. But still, it's how great would it have been for Kevin Gausman to be your number 2? You know, a relatively inexpensive contract as of now for 5 years for how much? 20 mil a season?
20 million, like 21.
And we couldn't even not even Mass. He didn't even make an offer. That's the sad
He didn't even
part.
make an offer. He
It's
just let him
horrible.
go. And the guy's got like one of the highest strikeout percentages in the league. The guy is signed. He wanted to stay.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do
Farhan
that?
has really kind of disconnected me from the Giants. Some interest. I mean, baseball's my favorite sport, but I've invested more time in hockey because of this guy. and the Sharks are the worst team in the league right now, and I'm more invested in the Sharks right now.
And I tell you, that tells you something, because I think that's happening throughout, the fan base of the Giants. A lot of people are getting turned off for the simple fact that they see what's going on, and it's pretty depressing.
It's crazy what can happen in 10 years, because just 10 years ago, the Giants were the talk of the town. They were the team. They were finally ahead of the 49ers. They were obviously ahead of the Warriors before the Warriors went on their dynasty run. But geez, the Giants right now, that's the thing. It's like there's no excitement whatsoever. I mean, we come into your guys' channel, we discuss. Mm-hmm. I was laughing at Will's comment earlier. When you come in here for some therapy and you leave off.
You get still
pissed off. It's so true. That is so true. That should be a little good quote there at the very bottom.
Yeah, I know, right? Come here for therapy, but leave pissed off.
Gosh. Yeah.
So
what do you think then, Eric? Like, what do you see the Giants doing here in the next few weeks? Do you think they just kind of go in and just kind of wait for the free agents to?
I think they're going to sign Chapman. I really do. I think
so too.
And the funny thing is, if he decides to go somewhere else, that's even.
It's kind of depending where Bellinger ends up. If Bellinger doesn't end up with the Cubs, then I'd see Chapman signing with Chicago. But
from what it sounds like, they're asking for both Bellinger and Snell are asking for a boatload of money.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of why everybody's kind of holding out right now too. It's a little bit of a who blinks first type of deal going on. But I mean, do you see like Justin Turner, maybe them kind of going more of a cheaper route?
Justin Turner, man.
Yeah,
39 years old.
That's what it's come down to. Yeah.
That's just.
I would love for them to sign JD Martinez. I think that would be
JD or even Schmidt.
That's the thing. You need an everyday hitter who can hit lefties and righties.
The problem runs into, because you'll get a lot of pushback from people who will say, "What about Flores as your guy as a DH?" Yeah. He's a good bat. Don't get me wrong. He's a good bat.
Inexpensive contract. He's got 2 years left, making 10 mil, so 5 over the next 2 seasons. I mean, that's a movable piece. I love Wilmer Flores, but he's a liability on defense, and it is absolutely. And the thing is that he's got some value. I think there would be teams that would take him, and slot him as their everyday DH. But give me a guy like JD Martinez who can still play in the outfield, and he can hit against lefties and righties. Has more power. Maybe get him for a year or 2. But the Flores contract, I mean, it's reasonably cheap.
It is.
So that's what's kind of keeping them here. It'll be interesting to see what happens with arbitration with JD Davis, because that's going to maybe, in my opinion, it's going to kind of decide some movements. Plus, he's a free agent next year, so
I forgot about that. They haven't even signed him.
I think today was the first day of arbitration hearings. I don't know what date is for JD Davis, but it'll be interesting to see what they come to an agreement on.
There's a few. Adolis Garcia with Texas is going through arbitration. Arias, right, with Miami, I think he's going through arbitration. Isn't he going through arbitration?
I'm not sure. Possibly, yeah. I haven't really kind of kept up with too many other teams. More focused. I know Garcia with the Rangers is one, but I don't know who the other few players are. I know Tommy Edman had made an agreement prior to arbitration, but JD Davis, I'm kind of curious to see what the number is for him.
Gotcha. Hey, we got another guy in here, 49er Media. Aren't you? You're a Shasho, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, there it is.
Name, so.
Yeah, what's up? How's it going?
Good, man.
You coming in to talk Giants or Niners?
We can talk some Giants. I don't want to change the topic.
All right, sounds good. So what's your thoughts? What do you think the Giants are going to be doing, if anything?
I don't even really know if we're going to do much anyways, because I don't know. I haven't even been happy, to be honest, with the off season.
Not a whole lot of people are.
Because, dude, I mean, Jung-Hoo Lee, I get that, you know, he's from the KBO, but that level is also like AA, AAA.
Yeah, he's going to have to prove himself. No doubt about it. He has to prove himself at the MLB level. I think there's going to be, look, the first year, maybe it may be a train wreck. Second year, maybe it's going to get better.
Because what was it, a 4-year deal?
No, 6, right? 6 or 7.
Oh, no, 6-year deal. Yeah.
Like 113 million. Yeah, it's a lot of money for a guy who's never really proven it at the MLB level. Here's the deal. I'll tell you what my biggest concerns with Lee is. When he's in a KBO, most of the time he's playing in a dome. You're not playing outside a lot. Ball's a little bit different when you're playing outside than it is in a dome. Secondly, if he's going to be manning center field at Oracle Park, that's a big outfield. As a matter of fact, the NL West, even though it's a balanced schedule, but in the NL West, there's a lot of big outfields. Chase Field, big outfield. Colorado, huge outfield.
Oh, yeah.
LA, a big outfield. San Diego, so-so, I guess. It's kind of so-so. But he's going to have to get used to that. He's going to have to used to be playing outside, get used to how the wind reacts with it, looking into a bright blue sky. If you got a high sky, the ball is going to look different than it is when you're in a dome. You're going to face major league pitching. So there's going to be a few things. There's going to be an adjustment period. So we'll see how it works. Like I said, I think he has the intangibles because even Ned Colletti thinks he should be okay, should be good. So we'll see what happens. I think the first year was going to be a learning curve for sure. Yeah. And I think he just gets progressively better throughout. But on the caveat on that, what is the future of that for the Giants? And that's the issue that I have. What is the future for the Giants? And it feels like there's no direction. Are you going to go with young guys?
100%.
Are you going to go?
I don't even think they know.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know you said it multiple times to Eric, like on the show too, that like, what's the direction that they're going? Because clearly, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
The fact that Farhan got that extension, Jesus, I mean, at that point, it's just like, let's just take our time now, just, developing the players at this point, because you think about it, if they didn't give him the extension, damn well he's going to have to go out there and start signing everybody to save his job.
Yep. And Grand Admiral makes a good point. They do need another lefty reliever.
That's right, yeah.
Who is the only lefty out there is Taylor. That's it.
I don't even like this starting rotation with the pieces that we've brought, because all of the guys, you got rid of one injury guy for like another, basically.
Yeah, you did. And that's something that Farhan keeps doing. He just keeps going out there and getting guys who've come off Tommy John. It's
this reminds me of what the Niners used to do. Because remember when Shanahan and John Lynch first came in, they'd always go after these guys who were like injury projects. Yeah, because they know that they can get them cheaper, like, Jason Verrett. No knock on him. But it's like, that's exactly, I feel like, what the Giants are doing, especially with pitching. And it's just like, dude, we are so cheap on the pitching every year.
And you know what? I'll tell you what, Mark Graves hits it. The owner even said, he came out and said, he said break even. Look, Greg Johnson is responsible for $3 trillion worth of investments. $3 trillion. The guy's not going to misspeak. He knows what he's talking about. So when he comes out there and says, going to try to break even, I mean, you got to take him for his word.
That tells you everything. Yeah,
it does. And I don't like that. And I think what they are, and I wanted to get to this earlier, and it just reminded me. I really think the ownership group, what they did is they said, hey, we gave the fans 3 World Series in 5 years. Now it's time to make our bag. That's what it kind of feels like. Mm-hmm. And if that's the mindset, then you shouldn't be owning a major or a professional sports team, because you've got to be doing this every year. It's why would you want to let up? Is it you always want to compete? I mean, I don't, that's just me though. And if you get tired of it, then sell your stake and find someone that has that fire with them, that wants to compete. I don't want to hear this. We've already won enough. We're done with it. It's like, come on, man.
And also, winning enough ain't going to be it. Because it's like, dude, there's always young people out there that haven't even seen the Giants win anything. So it's like,
that's
you
true.
got to be competitive.
There's people out there that haven't seen a World Series. And we were spoiled. Don't get me wrong. We were spoiled. And I don't take it for granted, those 3 World Series that we won in 5 years. But, man, come on. Let's put the best And the whole thing is we kind of got sold a bill of goods because, the reason why they went with Farhan was we got to redo the culture, or not the culture, but we got to redo the farm system. We got to have a new direction. And we've had 5 years. And what have we got to show for it? The farm system's ranked right around the same level that it was before he came in. So what exactly has he accomplished? Yeah. Everyone keeps hanging their hat on that 21 season. Yeah, that was fine. That was great. Awesome. But what have you done in the other 4 years? It's been either at or below 500.
And you can't just stay the same even after that year.
You
It's
can't.
like, we won 117, so it's going to work out again. No.
And you know what? I'll say something right now. You cannot rest on that because what happens is the league will pass you by. You become stagnant. Look what the Arizona Diamondbacks have done. Who would have ever thought that the Diamondbacks are going to be able to surpass the San Francisco Giants? The NL West.
Pretty soon it'll be Colorado. Pretty soon.
No, because they got a decent farm system. They got a decent farm system.
They've made some good deals as well, too. I mean, I know they made some really bad ones, but that Nolan Jones one was a really good acquisition for them.
Oh, Nolan Jones, man.
Cal Quantrill just was acquired, so we'll see. I mean, they got some good young pieces as well, too.
Their catcher, too.
But at the same time, it's the Giants are really not doing much to get better, so.
No, they're not.
Yeah, Colorado will be a team to kind of.
They're just staying stagnant. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's to me, that's like almost a death sentence. Just staying stagnant. You're not doing nothing.
How would you guys feel about signing Matt Chapman? Because I'm not really a fan of it.
I'm all for
Cliff's
it.
all for it. Cliff's
I'm all for it. But it's got to be obviously, and that's the thing. I think a lot of teams obviously would be interested if it was a realistic more contract for 4 years. But obviously, he's going to seek more, 6 or 7 years. But I mean, if you could get him for 4 years, hell yeah. But if not, no, I would pass at that point.
Yeah, I'm honestly feeling iffy about it because I do like Casey Schmidt. I know obviously his bat still needs to.
Well, that's the thing is I like Casey a lot too because he has a higher ceiling and tremendously defensively he's solid. But that's the case. You can't go into another season and he's batting 210 or below 210 or even below 200. At that point it's just like you got to make a move at that point. And if it doesn't work out for him, I mean, like I said, I think he'll eventually be the shortstop. I still think that he's a way better defender at shortstop as well. So I think he'll probably be, your long-term shortstop because, like I said, I think Luciano will probably end up in the outfield.
Outfield?
Yeah.
Well, and here's the problem. The outfield is pretty damn crowded.
Yeah.
Pretty damn crowded. I don't know what kind of moves they're gonna do in that.
Well, they can't develop anybody in the outfield, so I mean, in the outfield. There you go. Just move one over to the outfield, and he's going to continue to keep growing. And I think that's what's going to push him out of shortstop.
So, who do you think is just starting outfield? Left field, I'm guessing, is Conforto. Center field is going to be Lee.
And
then right field is Yes. So, who's going to be the fourth outfielder?
Probably Slater, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do with Ramos and Matos?
That's the thing. It's like, do they even start with the Giants? At the beginning of the season.
And exactly. You're not even playing. I think that's the whole problem.
They're going to have Matos start in AAA and Ramos start in AAA. Unfortunately, I think Matos should be playing every day. Unfortunately, Conforto opted back in because I think Matos would have been solid playing left field. But that's the same crap. It's like you make those poor deals by allowing a player who hasn't played, who missed the entire season, to have a player option.
Exactly. And you keep talking about, developing the farm. Well, if you don't know what you got, if you don't play them, when you go sign these guys, that really doesn't make it. Because if you think about it, Conforto was, both Conforto and Haniger were the pivots from Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost like a panic move, and it's like, we got to get somebody.
And they signed Haniger, a day or two before?
It was literally like a day before.
I think it was the night before.
Judge.
They're like, we're going to sign Haniger. And then there was like, the Giants are still not out on.
So I think Haniger was a good signing if Judge would have came here to get some protection. But obviously that didn't work.
And look, I understand Ramos hasn't had much success. But look, the guy hasn't really had a chance. So let's see what he's got at least,
Exactly. Like if you're not going to be able to go out there and sign these free agents because you just aren't able to play the young guys so that what they have and they get the experience too. So who cares if they're going to be bad, especially if that's the direction you're saying, okay, we're going to focus on our farm.
And I would not be opposed to if you have Conforto in left, Lee in center, and Ramos in right field. If you want to start off Matos in AAA, that's fine. He's only 21.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have another year in AAA, and I'm fine with that. But because then you could see once Conforto leaves next year, then you could bring Matos right in.
Yeah.
So then you got Matos, Lee, and Ramos. If Ramos doesn't pan out, well, then you have to get rid of him, and you got to find someone else. I'm sure there's plenty of outfielders that you could be able to find and do something with, but you got to see what the heck you got.
Yeah,
76 at bats at the MLB level.
I mean, it's even when he got the call up, in 2022, what was a second game of the season against the Marlins? They called him up, and then next thing you know, and 5 days later,
he's right back down.
Play.
Yeah.
And so everything he was hitting was allowed.
And I'm just like, dude, 5 days ain't gonna help at all because it takes time for these guys.
That's what baseball does. That's one thing about the game of baseball is you got to get into a routine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Football is a daily routine, and then it can take a while. Some guys take a little bit longer than others.
And it's all mental, man. It's all mental.
It is.
If you are at the point where you're going back and forth to Sacramento, it's like you're going to start thinking like, if I don't perform, I'm going back to Sacramento. So you start putting pressure within yourself.
Yep.
And I feel that's kind of what kind of kills a lot of these prospects with the Giants because they're just don't allow them to really develop.
Absolutely. 100%. Exactly. And you got to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So
I had a question for you guys. What do you think happens with Joey Bart? Because I know he doesn't have options.
He'll be traded.
I think he's traded.
What do you like? Is it going to probably be for cash? You just
It might.
Yeah, to pay DeSclafani's contract. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who they would pick up.
I just saw today that DeSclafani got traded again.
Yes, he did. Yeah. So Farhan traded him to Seattle, and then Seattle flipped him to go get Jorge Polanco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be kind of curious to see what Bart could get you in a trade. Obviously, hasn't really worked out for him yet. But the problem, I mean, should still hopefully have some value, for especially a small market because he got team control. But be kind of curious to see what they do with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to be packaged together.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I
think he's going to get packaged.
I think
together.
so too.
But who are they going to get? Are they going to get another pitcher? Or are they going to get? I don't know.
If you were the GM, if there was somebody you could go after, I'll ask you guys and maybe the guys in the chat as well too. If you guys were the GM for a day, if there was one player that you wanted to kind of go towards, I would say Joe Ryan or Luis Arias. Those would be my two. But
are we talking about trade wise?
Just trade wise. Like if you were the GM for the Giants, let's say you were the GM for the Giants for a year and you had the chance to make a trade to improve the club, like what direction would you go? I like Joe Ryan a lot. I like Luis Arias. I think Luis Arias would be perfect in this ballpark because he could spray the ball all over that big ballpark.
Did you see that clip there? They had a clip out there showing him doing batting practice.
Incredible. Oh yeah. I mean,
you know what? I really
amazing
like
I love
Dan's trade of trying to get Luzardo and Arias. I think would be awesome. I would be, or even their other. They're probably not going to give up Yuri Perez. That guy's young. He's going to be good. I don't think they're going to give him up. But Luzardo and Arias.
Yeah, and Luzardo's got 2 or 3 years of team control, and Arias, I think 2 or 3 years of team control as well too.
Right.
Try to him up. He would be perfect in this ballpark. I would
love. Just don't think. See
the Arias. Or
but
Joe
the only
Ryan,
thing is,
the San Francisco
Joe Ryan. Oh yeah.
He would be. Oh man.
Yeah.
Have him with.
Yeah, he's a starting pitcher, right?
Starting pitcher, yeah, with Minnesota.
Yeah. Who did they? Oh, they got a starting pitcher from Seattle, right? Or was he a reliever? Because there was two guys that there was two prospects.
I think it was a reliever. Who, the Twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a reliever.
I think it was a reliever that's coming from Minnesota and going to.
There was like 4 players that went. One guy was a top prospect. He was like 72nd or ranked, and there was another reliever that went. There was like 4 players. I don't know the name. I can't.
Man, hold on. I'm going to see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Go to my profile. I think I liked it. May not have. Just so I could get
Howard.
to it.
Howard, I agree with you. That's a good point. if Murphy were to get hurt or Bailey, yeah, that would be very true. Isn't it Cooper Hummel? Is he an outfielder catcher as well too? You got Blake Sable and Cooper Hummel. There's your emergency catchers.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you got Blake Sable. He's probably going to start it off in AAA. He'll start off in AAA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because now you can actually put him in AAA. Because otherwise, you
exactly. Yeah, they couldn't do that last year.
Yeah.
Man. And the thing is the Giants can't trade much. You can't.
Yeah.
They can't. They cannot
They
trade
also
much.
they're not in that position where they need them like a win, just one win now player, and it's like, oh
no, right, exactly.
There's only trades Farhan could do with Seattle, so because yeah,
it's pretty pathetic to be honest with you. Yeah, and the thing is, the Marlins just traded for Arias last year. They traded
Pablo Lopez.
Yeah, Pablo Lopez.
They gave up. Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they'd probably want to get away from him. Maybe when he gets closer to free agency, because they don't like to pay free agent. But
God, he would be such a perfect addition. I think Lowe
the way he plays, he could probably play for a while.
Yeah, his defense isn't the best, but I mean, his bad man. Gosh, when he played when the Marlins were in town in San Francisco, he was just. It was like watching Tony Gwynn once again.
Yeah,
flicking balls to left field, just hitting the balls right in the holes. It was, that's the guy the Giants need. They need somebody like that.
He's a pure hitter.
You get a guy like Cody Bellinger, who I would love. I just don't think he would play in this ballpark.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You got 81 games at home, 81 games away. That's,
When does pitchers and catchers report again? Isn't it like in a
I think it's
February 13th.
Valentine's Day or day before.
Okay, that's what I
day
thought.
before.
Yeah.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Well, guys, I'm going to have to get ready to get out of here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go do Military History Chronicles here in a minute. So if you guys want
all right, well,
come on over there.
Eric, thanks for having us on.
Yep. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Hey, Shaw, Cliff, appreciate it. And then we'll try to get Dan to get in over here in fantasy baseball. We'll keep pushing them. I think
I'll let Senior know, hey, I failed tonight, but don't worry, I'll be back.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Thanks again. I appreciate you joining, man.
All right. See you later.
We'll see you guys.
Have a good night.
All right, guys. Thanks for another episode of NorCal Sports Network. We'll be back here 8:30 tomorrow. Talk more baseball. Pretty sure. If anything else is going on, maybe there'll be some more trades. Maybe just be some more sign. It may just be a baseball in general, depending if anything happens. But who knows? We're getting really close to pitchers and catchers reporting, as Senior says, 2 days after the Super Bowl. So yeah, just keep it tuned here, NorCal Sports Network. We cover the Giants mostly, but of course we cover the Niners and the Warriors. I got the Kings up there, but we really haven't talked about the Kings. But yeah, just the way it is. All right, guys. If you guys want to catch me over on Military History Chronicles, I know it's not for everybody, but yeah, I'm going to go do a show over here shortly. I'm going to adjust it, maybe push it out to about 10:30, but I'll be doing a show over there. All right. Catch us again tomorrow for Dan and myself, the sidekick. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Woo!